The way that I've incorporated the Shark Tank PBL into my classroom, the first thing I try to do is introduce the project to the students, but then I just make sure that they are the ones building the project from the ground up. So what I do is I give them enough information that they can run with, and I go ahead and put them in groups, but then they think about and brainstorm their business ideas. And we answer the question, what is it, what business can you create that will fulfill a local need or want? And so by creating a driving question, I go ahead and just let them think about that, use their creativity, problem-solving skills, and from there we build a business portfolio. I pull in local community members who are entrepreneurs as the guest sharks, and then they have several weeks where they go ahead and prep their businesses, they build their portfolios. I buy supplies for them to make prototypes and a display table. And then at the end of the unit, they take all those things that they've worked hard on and present it to the sharks themselves.
We created a product called Happy Shower, and it's a shower that is a smart shower, and you get to control it from a touchscreen, and it has a whole bunch of cool features.
I was the marketing manager in my project, and our business was basically flavored toothpaste. And we just used 4 simple ingredients and we made a business out of it.
Incorporating the Shark Tank PBL into my classroom has changed the dynamics greatly. Students are excited to learn. They come in and they just are eager to continue to work on their businesses. I'm not sitting there talking at them. That's what PBL is all about, is getting them to work for the things that they need to learn. And so I go ahead and I come in, I just make sure I have the materials enough for them to use that information to continue their business learning. They're so excited, they're eager, you can see they're thinking the whole time, and their creativity is coming out more than ever. And even students who aren't that interested in business, you can see them coming excited to class as well.
It was really fun. I really liked it because we got to get to know each other better and share our ideas and express ourselves.
The implementation of PBL, specifically my Shark Tank PBL, has supported students in exploring careers greatly, in the sense that I go ahead and try to tell them it's beyond the junior high level, right? We can take this PBL, learn it, go to high school, take these kind of courses. And then after high school, go to college, gain that, go into that major, go into that career and love it. If they don't love something they do, they're not gonna wanna work as hard for it.
What I wanna do in the future is I wanna create my own dentist office, and I wanna have my own company. And so I feel like this has helped me a lot to learn about the expenses I'll have to have, and about how much profit I'll gain, and all that kind of stuff.
The cross-curricular classes that my PBL works with, so many. We've got science, math, technology, even physical education. My students will reach out to these teachers and see what resources they can use, especially if their businesses have to do with that subject. When we talk about finances, we work with math. That's very important. So my financial managers have to use percentages, and they have to figure out the profits and all these different margins. And then when we have things like business manager, they think about the leadership skills they've learned in other classes. We talk about English. If they don't write up their portfolios in an understandable way for the sharks, then they're in trouble. Public speaking skills. They have to learn how to talk to others and present. So there are so many cross-curricular classes that coordinate with those PBL activities like Shark Tank.
I learned a little bit more how to research things and how to get good sites for good ideas, and I got to learn more about working in a team setting.
The advice I would give to any teacher who wants to make an effective PBL work is just the prep time. Think about it beforehand. Think about, before introducing the project to the students, how is each day going to work for you? How is each day going to work for the students? How are they going to be able to implement those critical thinking skills and the problem-solving skills. What is something that you can do that the students could do? So rather than telling them, maybe figure out how they can do that and implement that. And I've always just tried to amp it up a little bit with the PBL and really make it a real life project. Does it take prep work? Yes, it takes a lot of prep work, but it's worth it every time when the students have this real world experience right in front of their eyes and in the classroom.
I liked this project a lot because we get to experiment and be creative, and it's really something that can help us in the future, and it helps us think about what we need to create our own business.
The collaboration that my students have with community members involves the sharks. So when we have Shark Tank unit, myself and some other CTE teachers, we reach out to community members that might have experience in the entrepreneurship world. It's really nice to find out we had locals like your entrepreneurs from Thirst, Ethan, and we had people that have done many different businesses that they've ran. But these students have an opportunity to work with these community members. And what's really nice too is we actually had the sharks collaborate with each other and get each other's numbers so that they could work together as well. And that's just an awesome opportunity for students to see how the community works. There are so many authentic learning experiences that this PBL has provided. I've had students after Shark Tank come up to me and just say, Ms. Burtis, I want to do this. I want to be able to go and start a business. And I feel strongly that I have provided them the experience for them to really know if that's something they want to do. Just simply because we provide them the opportunity to have sharks that they don't know, guests that have experience with entrepreneurship, that ask them genuine business questions that make them think. And so when giving them that experience and they've had this time in these weeks to just build a business from the ground up, it really just gives them that real life learning experience, the real world. And so the best part about it is just having students come back and say, I wanna start a business. And if I've done that as a teacher, if I've provided them a real world experience from the Shark Tank unit, then I'm successful as a PBL teacher.